everyone. You're in for a treat tonight. I'm so excited to see everyone.
I didn't know she was turning it on.
Oh, I thought you saw. I'm like, I'm going live. I'm live. Here we go.
Okay, well, welcome to Make the Cut. It's 30 minutes about fun projects, highlighting different things that people have asked for, had questions for. If you are watching the replay, the sale goes through next week. So if you didn't make it live, you can still partake in the sale. The link is below, so just link right through there. It'll take you to the page. Otherwise, if you are on our website, look under sale, drop down menu, make the cut.
Yeah, so tonight's theme is material matchup. So we thought it would be the perfect time to release 2 brand new fabrics early to you guys. So like my mom mentioned, I'm Jess, this is Renee. Did you say that?
No.
Oh, okay.
I just,
if you're new here.
sorry. Welcome.
Yep. So we're your hosts tonight. Perhaps you're sewing and you have us on in the background. I think that would be so much fun to be at home sewing, and then you get to shop and just have a good time, hang out in the live chat. There are so many people in the live chat already hanging out. I love it. Everybody's saying where they're from.
I saw Joanne. She thought it was last night is tonight. Well, I'm glad you tune in. Let's see. We've got Hawaii or Honolulu. Aloha. Susie from Beeville, Texas. Hello.
Hi, Rhonda, Mary, Jane, Dawn. Thank you. That's very sweet. Awesome. Okay. And you mentioned the discount, right?
25% off.
Okay.
Everything and make the cut. So, and some things are already discounted, so you will get that additional 25% off.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a great time. We try to feature something like that still has something on special, so you just get that little bit extra for tuning in.
Yeah. So we have 4 patterns that we're featuring, and Jen on our team, when we were planning out the show, I asked her if she could pretty please make some new samples for us before the live show, and she did. And I have been trying so hard not to share them before the live show because they're stunning. I'm so excited. So
they are so pretty. So what do you want to start out with?
Well, let's do our icebreaker question.
Icebreaker, yes. So how many of you name your machines? And what is the name of your machine, if you name it? I know some people name their cars, like my mom used to call hers Petunia. But, let's see what they come up with.
Yeah. Do you have a name for your sewing machine / machines?
Sometimes it's Naughty Girl.
Oh.
But, not really. No, I don't. Do you?
No, but I feel like I should. I feel like I'm missing out.
I mean, I have fun stickers. If anybody notices those stickers in their orders from us, I do have those on my machines, I should say. I'm collecting.
I love movies, so maybe I would call it Stitch, like after Lilo and Stitch. But maybe that's not clever enough. I will think on it.
Louise, Jazzy, and Millie, Julie Juki.
There's got to be stories behind some of these.
Roadrunner. That's funny.
Oh, I love that.
So many stickers. Yeah.
Linda says, I call my featherweight my little buddy. Oh, cool. Well, keep throwing your answers in the comments, and we are going to get started so you can see what made the cut for this week's show. Right?
Okay.
Are you ready?
Start it off.
Okay. So let's kick it off with the new fabric right away.
Yes.
And the pattern we're featuring is the Kitty Clutch. This is the brand new Alexandrite Glitz faux leather. So if you purchased our Advent box last year, you got first dibs on this fabric. Now it's live just for you guys before it goes out to anybody else.
Yes.
So this, I would say, is pretty accurate to the color. It's kind of like a tealish, how would you describe this? Almost like an ocean color.
Yes.
If you look up the gemstone Alexandrite, it has like a lot of neat tones in it, like lighter and darker tones. There's kind of a good, the glare from the light. So kind of on an angle here, I would say like this is about the one, but it just reflects the light really nicely. It's really soft. Some like metallic fabrics are scratchy.
Rough. Yeah. They're rough on you. And this, you could definitely not have any problems like carrying under your arm like this, and you're not going to get like bag rash.
That's like a
I don't
new
know
term.
if anybody of you bag rash. I don't know. I've gotten it from some bags, you know, if they're or if they're longer and it's, you know, like a wicker, and then it's like on your thigh and it's not nice. But no, this is really soft. I mean, you could even do like pillows.
Oh, that'd be so
Pillow
cute.
covers.
Yeah, it's soft enough for like faux leather pillows. How fun for like spring or holiday pillows. So this clutch pattern has lots of options. And if you haven't seen this pattern, I believe we launched it maybe 2 years ago.
I was going to guess.
And we really haven't brought it up again. And it's a really good one because there are lots of options to customize. So you can either make it with these vertical strips across and some fun top stitching. You could do all one color. You could do it scrappy. And then we also have a patchwork version. So.
Zena says she would use it for a backpack. I could see this in a shawl or Sophia.
Oh my gosh, that would be darling.
And then I'd have to embroider like a horse on here or a cat. She likes horses and cats.
So cute. So this is another version of Kitty. It's named after Kitty from that 70s show. So it's kind of like a vintage style clutch that maybe she would carry. And what's unique is the closure uses a type of hardware called a flex frame. So it's like an internal frame. There are screws on the outside. They're not really screws. They're little pins that go in on the outside. We have a video tutorial on this hardware.
Yeah. And I've done it. So if I did it, you can do it.
And if you let go, it just snaps shut. It's like a soft snap, I would say.
It's not a hard snap.
Yeah. But it does stay closed, which is nice.
Jane suggested piping in this section. You could do piping.
Ooh, that's a really good idea.
That would be really neat.
I kind of want to try that now.
You could even make your own piping with the other fabric we're going to be introducing.
Oh, sure.
You could combine them both together.
Yeah. So I just took my cell phone here just so you could kind of see the scale of it. So there is a slip pocket on the inside. The slip pocket is wide enough to hold a cell phone. I do have a large case on mine. You can carry it as a clutch and add the optional D-ring connectors. I feel like I'm showing this really bad. Let's see. There's a little D-ring. And then you can attach a strap. So we attached a chain strap, but you could sew a fabric strap if you don't want the chain strap. The chain is nice and lightweight. So it's quick just to tuck inside your bag. If you're done carrying it crossbody.
This is another option. So this is kind of like a patchwork, but you're using a zigzag to piece those pieces of faux leather or cork together. This has both cork and faux leather on it, so there's no reason that you can't combine those both together.
The zigzag is just the top stitching.
Yeah, it's just top stitch.
So that it's just pieced together. No, that's okay. I just want to clarify. And the instructions in the pattern include both options.
Linda said she's made this one. And so if you're just getting started and you might not have a nice big collection or stash of cork or faux leather, one of our next items coming up, you could use that to make this.
Yeah. And this we actually saw like a designer bag online. It was more of a shoulder bag, and we just loved this colorway, and so we found a bunch of scraps. But look at all the different textures in here. You've got a crocodile texture, cork. We mixed a burlap one, and other faux leathers, a print, an embossed cork. And it turned out so cool.
It is really cool.
I think we need to do more patchwork.
I think so too.
The red, teal, the neutral, and like the green was just really fun, and both sides are different. All right, I'll stop talking about that one.
But then maybe go to this or this. What do you want?
Either way. Okay, we can do these next. So I guess.
Did we talk about the strap chain though? The strap chain is on the special, so that is on the Make the Cut special.
And the chain does go with another pattern that we're going to show later. So we tried to think ahead and plan so that way the projects all kind of coordinate a little bit. So if you get supplies for one, then it kind of applies to another pattern.
Yes.
Okay, so if you love the patchwork look, we decided to feature some grab bags tonight. And I think at the end of the day, so Autumn, she oversees our website, and she was asking me last minute, she's like, should I add all of them? Because we only had like a few added in the sale.
Okay.
I'm like, go for it. So we just
Yeah, we've got cotton and what else do we have there? Grab bag, 3/4 yard cuts. So you can kind of get an assortment. This has assorted pieces in it, or you can get actual 1/4 yard cuts that are by the width of the fabric, which is at least 25 inches.
Yeah.
Cottons, I think, are on there as well, I saw.
Mhm.
So cotton stash needs some things to do a patchwork on your bag.
Let's see. I just wanted to check the comments.
Okay.
Oh, let's see. Love being able to see the scale in the live, so thanks. Yeah, it's so much easier to see on the live show, I think, than just on like social media or anything.
So Ellen, it does not have a zipper, but you could use our tutorial that we have on YouTube that shows you how to put in a, what is that called? Dropped in.
Oh, a recess zipper?
Recess zipper. Could you
Good
use a
idea.
recess zipper on there?
Mhm.
Yeah. You could watch that YouTube tutorial on a recess zipper that we have and then decide if you want to add that in.
So I just wanted to show you kind of what one of our grab bags looks like. And this is just an assortment of scraps. And like my mom said, if you want bigger cuts, we do have grab bags with bigger cuts.
Specific
in them.
sizes.
So I think the team in the warehouse has so much fun putting these together because you get solids, you get prints. There's the embossed one in here. This is the cork grab bag bundle.
Yeah. And some pieces are small and some pieces are larger. So you get a nice assortment of pieces in there.
Okay. So that's the cork grab bag. We have a scrap bag of faux leather. Pretty colors in there. Great for making straps, applique. And then we have another faux leather bundle here that has like some micro suede in it, some basket weave texture, all kinds of good stuff.
And it's a great way to experiment with the different textures and have them practice through your machine and doing smaller projects.
Mhm.
And we have, lots of free project downloads as well, like the little binder.
Oh,
clutch.
for sure.
Binder
Yeah.
clutch, is that what it's called? What is it called?
Binder pouch.
Binder pouch, yes.
Yeah, the free project.
And I've made that without the window in, and I use that in my car that just has all my coupons for fast food kind of things. So if we're eating somewhere and we're getting a free ice cream at one of the local places, it's in my car right away, nice and organized in the
Yep.
bag.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we wanted to share some fabric tonight too. I think we were both feeling really inspired by this version of the clutch that has that burlap in it. It's a fun texture for summer, going into fall.
Mhm.
And so this cork print, if you're not familiar with our fabric-backed corks, this cork is laser cut. It has a floral pattern. And then the backing material is burlap. So you can
Mhm.
kind of see it's a little bit see-through. So this could be a fun tote bag for going to the farmer's market.
Yeah,
All kinds of
you
things.
could use that with the sandy.
Little pouches. Oh, for sure.
Instead of using mesh, you could use this. So it's still breathable, clear, but not like a mesh. It's a little more structured. So
Mm-hmm.
you could use that in place of something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very easy to work with. I did that with the Love wall hanging.
Yeah. You can see the thickness is about the same thickness of burlap, and then it just has a very thin layer of cork, about as thin as tissue paper, adhered to it. So it can be folded. It's really workable, manageable.
I like it.
All right, so that's included in tonight's sale. All right,
We've
next
got
up.
The D rings. I don't know why we have the one in there.
Oh, we have the half-inch D-rings in the sale.
Do we? Okay,
Yep, to
I'm
go
sorry.
with the kitty clutch.
So this is next up.
Okay. All right, so we have another project to share. This is the Laura shoulder bag. And if you can tell, we kind of were inspired by the patchwork this week. And with the grab bags as well, this could be a really fun one to feature prints and solids, do a tone on tone, kind of like we did here. This is our navy with our Harbor faux leather. Let me show you a little up close. So the navy has the pebble texture, and then the Harbor is the legacy. And look how deep this tote is, or the shoulder bag. It is super deep. It's got some nice exterior pockets on the outside. Put your sunglasses in here, your phone, easy to grab. And then it opens up nice and wide. Let me take all this stuffing out.
Okay.
Let's see if I can show you. And then the shoulder straps have this really cool detail with the O-rings. So the bag kind of expands when you open it. So that way you can open it nice and wide. And then the O-rings allow for the shoulder straps to help cinch the bag closed again. So you just grab. It's one continuous strap, which is unique.
Yes, it is. So we've got the O-rings on there with the hardware, and then we also have the tassel caps. So those are available in all of the finishes. So just show it off. I'm sorry.
I'm asleep.
I'm skipping around too. So here's the tassel cap on there. So this can be added on as decoration on any bag that has some place that you can clip it.
And tassels are also great use for scraps as well.
Okay, so I see Alyssa, you have answered M. Virga's question. I was also going to show that on my phone, that if you look on here, when you click on the item, you do have the option to pick faux fur, faux leather, or cork. This is on the grab bag of the 3/4 yard cuts. When you choose that, the price would probably change depending which option that it is. So I'm just going to confirm that on the other one that's on here. Grab of one. So on here again, the grab bag of 1 pound of scraps. Everything that's darker there, if you can see that, you would touch one of these. And then it would go over to whichever one that was. So that's the faux leather, and then it'll show the price there for you.
Yeah, the options are all within that listing. And yes, M. Virga.
Thank you for asking that question.
The grab bags will be available after the show as well. So we do offer them limited stock. We sometimes, they sell out, and then we restock them when we have time in the warehouse. So they kind of go in and out of stock.
Yep, they're all there though.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
What we have.
Let's see. Linda says, love that bag. Susie says, love big bags.
You can put a bowling ball in there.
Yeah.
You're pretty much good at that thing.
Well, my lunch containers that I pack every day are pretty
about that
big.
Wide, the glass ones.
Yeah, I use these bigger glass ones. And so I need a big bag. Plus I put my water bottle in there, sometimes my laptop. So you can really tote around everything you need in this.
Definitely. Definitely.
All right, so like my mom said, the O-rings are included in the sale as well. Oh, Tiana says that she has her Laura bag almost finished. You'll have to tag us when you're done. Would love to see it.
We've been seeing some in the Facebook group too. So if you're not a member, Sallie Tomato Patterns and Hardware Group, it's a great place for inspiration. It's also a great place to ask questions. So if you're having trouble with a pattern or something, so many people have made the pattern that they can chime in, like, are you using the right needle or thread, or
And then I love too because they share their own tips or like pinch points that they've come across while they're sewing it that maybe we haven't even thought of. So everybody has a different style.
I'm always learning.
Oh, for sure.
It's wonderful to have the technology that we have now that we can learn so easily.
Very conveniently. Oh.
Any time of the day.
Hi, Helen. Thanks for joining. Hello, anyone who's joining in. We have 2 more projects to share.
Oh, sorry. Okay, and this is...
Oh, did you talk about this?
I was going to, but we're going to the project.
Oh, well, you can talk about that first. One more thing with the Laura bag. There is an option for an invisible snap closure to make it look really sleek.
This is a sew-in, And I have it in between here. I'm going to take that apart so that you can see how strong that magnet is. But it just, if I do it the correct way, it just snaps together. It's very strong.
But you want it that strong.
You want it that strong so it can go through that faux leather, that cork, and keep your bag closed. So if you want something, we have these tonight in our round ones. We do also sell a bar magnet that is not featured tonight, but we do have that we sell as well. So this is a nice strong snap.
Chandra says the colorway makes me want the pattern now. I know. I need to sew one too. This is so pretty.
I just get inspired every week.
Every week, I know.
I gotta sew this. I gotta sew this.
Okay, so time for another new fabric. So this was originally featured in our Sallie Tomato and Co. box this year. This is a brand new type of fabric that we're testing out to see what you guys think of it.
Mm-hmm.
So we currently only have it in the one color. This is a metallic foil fabric. It is so pretty. And
you can see that kind of, it has a little bit of a texture to it. And then we do have it featured in a bag here that you can see.
Our good friend Jen sewed this up just for you guys for the show. This little pattern is called Louise. And she's inspired by flapper fashion, very chic. You could certainly omit the fringe if you don't like fringe and just kind of keep it as a little cell phone pouch. So let me show you up close here. Look how cute. So if you like a little bit of glam, having a little bag is a nice way to incorporate that. If you don't like something too flashy. But this, I thought, turned out so fun. And the purple is just so pretty.
It is pretty.
I think because it's a darker color, it doesn't seem too flashy.
No.
Like, it's just that tiny little bit of sparkle.
Yeah, I've worked with it. You want to make sure you're clipping really well. This is something that you would use our sewing clips with, or you could use tape.
Oh, Pam. Oh, my Lord, that is amazing. I'm so glad you like it. It is so pretty. And with the chain strap.
It has a black back. I should show that.
It's just so dainty and pretty. So we do have the pattern included in the sale as well, if you like this design. And as well as the 4-inch. What are these called?
Oh, the clutch.
Yeah. Why can't I think of it right now?
That is the purse frame.
Oh, the purse frame. Oh, my gosh. Oh, today was a crazy day.
Yes, the new Alexandrite fabric would work with that. And yes, I saw somebody's question. It may have went off. This was in the Galaxy box. So this, if you did get our Galaxy box in the spring, yes, this was in there. So that's the difference here. So I know someone said there looked more sapphire blue on there. It's purple.
Yeah, unfortunately, the computer screen. But our website has the accurate colors. We make sure to edit everything as accurate as possible. Of course, there's variations between computer screens, but during the live show, unfortunately, the purple is looking a little bit more blue.
And maybe look on it when you go to our website. You could look on our phone, on your phone as well, to see if it looks different on your phone versus your computer screen.
Yeah.
Thanks, Donna. Purse frame. Jen.
Also, just another fun fact. So our Sallie Tomato and Co. box, we always pick the Pantone color of the year to feature some items, I don't know, like new fabrics and some fun merch items and things like that. So this is our Future Dusk metallic foil fabric. So what?
Somebody's asking what pattern that is.
Oh, there's a picture on the fabric listing that's not supposed to be there yet. It's a different pattern that's coming out later in the fall. We'll take the picture down.
Sorry.
Anyway.
But you could make a different pattern with this.
So it matches the Pantone color of the year if you're curious. It took a while to explain that. Sorry, guys. Okay, so that was the Louise. Next, we have one more pattern, and this is a brand new arrival. It just launched last week, We're so excited about it, so we decided to throw it into the live show. This is the Lane bag designed
by me,
by my mom herself. Look how cute.
You might have seen my picture around.
It's such a great size.
So I really wanted to have something that was a bag that you could carry kind of over your shoulder, and it still would fit like the Lucky Penny wallet, and it was simple to make because I like simple and I don't have a ton of time to sew, but it has a slip pocket in it. You could also add in a zipper pocket if you wanted to, but it is very easy to make. It does feature the Chicago screws on here too. That is an option. And then on the sale, we do have the 3/4 inch rectangle rings. So there's lots of different options that you can sew it in. So if you want to do it in cork, you want to do it in one of our faux leathers. This one has 2 colors on it. So you could do this with the closure
turn lock.
The closure flap with the turn lock. Mm-hmm. And you can use different size turn locks with this as well. If you look on our website, we actually have a very large option I wanted to try with it because I was inspired. We had a customer come in one time and she had the Lucky Penny wallet and she had the large crystal lock on there. Mm-hmm. And I always thought, well, it's got to be, it's a smaller bag. You got to have a smaller lock on it. So I tried it with our designer flip lock, which this does fit on the Lane. So you could use this for a closure if you really wanted to up your hardware game. Mm-hmm. So that's what we have there with the Lane. I'm looking at the time.
Okay, yep.
We are featuring, if you don't know, we do carry a full line of different types of sewing notions, scissors, rotary cutter, mats that are foldable that are great for retreats, 2 different sizes. Tonight we are featuring the 6x6 Sallie Tomato ruler. Unfortunately, we don't have one here that I can show you. I have this 12-inch by 3 ruler, but I wanted you to see what the coloring looked like, and I'll just kind of put it on my shirt because it's white, so you can see. It has a teal blue with black. So
I think they see it, Mom. And we chose the 6x6 because of the patchwork patterns that we featured tonight. It's a really nice size to help cut those squares and rectangles to kind of shift it around on your fabric and cut out the patchwork pieces. It also works really well for cutting out like little connectors, tab pieces, and like helping with any shaping or anything like that. So,
Patty, some coffee would be great. Yes. You could use the rhinestone closure on there, the crystal lock. Yes, you could use the crystal lock on the Lane.
Donna says alligator and crocodile are all brave in the sewing groups that she's in.
Well, that's great that we have a wonderful selection of both like darker tones, but then we have that nice red that is just stunning. And also something new that I don't know if people have really seen. I did post something in the Pattern Hardware group. I did make 3 of the 5th Avenues that were reduced in size, and I did use the gold metallic. So if you're looking for a little bit of glitz on your bags, we have the silver and gold in all the finishes.
Mm-hmm. And of course, we thought that went perfectly with the theme of tonight, a little bit of sparkle, a little bit of patchwork. Yeah. And hopefully a nice variety of things too. We've got like some more evening bags or like quick running out, grab and go. And then you've got your everyday tote bags. You've got your elegant Lane bag. So hopefully you enjoyed the variety and feel inspired to maybe do some patchwork, try some new material, and enjoyed the show. You guys are amazing. Like, I just love hanging out with you guys. I hope you've enjoyed the show. And if you have any other questions, feel free to drop your questions and we'll answer them as we wrap up.
And if there's anything that you would like us to show, please put that in there, or after the live, email us at info@sallietomato.com or Renée@sallietomato.com. I'll be happy to look at that and try to feature something that maybe you just want to have on sale because you need it.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. So every Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. Central Time, we're going live. Right after we wrap up, we're going to pick next week's items. So we really love this time, and yeah, hope you guys enjoy it. And
we love hanging out with all of you. And
so,
I know sometimes we're a little maybe
scatterbrained
towards the end of the day.
End of the day, yeah.
But it's just off the cuff. We don't really practice this.
Nope.
And
we just be our authentic selves right here. So
animal print. There should be some faux fur grab bags, some type of faux fur grab bags on the sale.
And we thought the fur would be fun for this bag too.
Oh yeah, and that fur that you just did on the YouTube thing that you were making.
I don't know. What was I
making babes?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Earlier this week I was recording a new tutorial. So I used faux fur for a fold over bag. It turned out so pretty.
Oh, thank you, Jules. We are one of you, Jane. We are.
Elisa says you remind me of me and my mom when we get sewing.
Oh,
that's so sweet.
Thank you all. We really do appreciate all of you, tuning in, following us on this sewing journey and what's happening and helping us out, seeing you at shows. We are going to be at the Great Wisconsin Quilt Show. I'll plug that. And any of you that are in Wisconsin, I should mention July 24th here in Fox Lake at the Fox Lake Lounge, we are doing a Lucky Penny wallet class. So if any of you are looking or you know somebody that wants to learn how to sew, make a wallet that night. They have snacks, drinks, both non-alcoholic and alcoholic. It's a great place. So that is on our events calendar, and I did post that on Facebook in both the groups.
We do post any events that we go to on our website. We have a whole calendar month by month. And then we post all of our educator classes too. So in your local area, there might be a certified educator teaching a Sallie Tomato pattern.
We will not be at the Grand Rapids AQS Quilt Show this year. No, Linda, I'm sorry. You'll have to come to Wisconsin or Houston.
All right, everybody. Well, hope you have fun shopping tonight. Thanks for tuning in, and join us next week. I think we're going to do a giveaway next week.
Yes.
So we kind of sprinkle those in here or there. So not this week's show because we had the new arrivals, but next week we'll be doing a giveaway. So, all right. Hope you all have a wonderful evening, and we will hopefully see you next week.
Yep. Enjoy the rest of your week. Bye, everybody.
Bye.